Okay, round 2. We had technical difficulties with the other episode, so we just decided to restart the whole episode.
Restart the whole. Oh wait, no, I have to be polite, Rocky.
It's true. It's a thing. We're gonna explain it in
It's
20 seconds.
Yeah, don't worry about
it. 10 opera. 10.
Welcome
9.
back, guys, to another episode of Idiots with Heart.
I'm your boy Matt.
I'm the dude who just took part in spending $600 on this fucking setup.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have officially made it official. Is that how it works? We put the order in for some new upgrades for the podcast setup, and you guys will be noticing them throughout the next couple episodes.
And are you probably wondering, how could you help us out with this? Send us money. Sponsor us. Give us revenue.
Damn it. Any small business or companies that are watching this, our viewers, if you guys are starting a small business, any sponsors that might come across us on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, I don't care. What we care about
don't care.
We don't care. What we care about is getting
money.
Somewhere. No. If you want to sponsor us, our views can help you. We can scratch each other's backs. Let's get it done. Let's get somewhere.
Scratch our backs with money.
Oh, damn it, Rocky.
Guys, I'm kidding. You guys honestly think we care about doing
money?
It's always been about the money, Matthew.
You know, a study shows that you are less angry when you're broke. When you're not broke, you're more angry when you are broke.
Oh yeah.
Hey, money isn't happiness, but it will make it easier.
You get
it's financial stability.
You get $500,000 right now. You're not gonna be doing fucking jumping jacks, fucking backflips. I'll do a goddamn backflip right now.
I didn't know you could do backflips.
I didn't know either.
Ladies and gentlemen, today's topic is an interesting one.
I just want to make a joke saying that it's not actually about the money, guys.
It's not.
I don't want to hurt you guys' feelings, but it does help.
It's our personas, as if you guys can tell.
Oh, because I have to play a character. I can't be real.
I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna keep saying that throughout the podcast.
I'm not real.
I'm not real.
You know what you are?
A figure of your imagination. Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake.
What the fuck? Yeah, I was gonna say you were a part of my imagination. I'm in an asylum somewhere right now, going in circles, swirling my fingers.
And would you say that like I'm part of your brain that's turned off? Oh my God, Matt! How would I know that? How would I know that? How would I know you were about to say that? Is it because you're in a straitjacket going woo right now?
You're my doctor. You're actually my therapist.
I am your therapist.
Which is ironic because you think he's the crazy one, right? He is the crazy one.
How am I the crazy one?
Because you're just not okay mentally.
I don't show it.
Yeah. Today's topic is comfort.
Comfort. Are you comfortable right now?
I hope you are. Get a bag of chips. Get some Doritos. Mountain Dew.
You fat fuck. Grab some goddamn vegetables.
Sit down. Enjoy today's episode of Idiots with Heart.
The comforting experience.
Today's episode, ASMR comfort.
Guys, comfort. What is it? How do you get to it?
What is comfort?
Comfort comes in a lot of different ways. You can be comfortable. For some people, it's on a beach on a sunny day throwing a football.
That's literally what I said last episode.
For other people, it's getting the shit being out of them in a sparring.
That's him.
Thing. But guys, it doesn't matter because comfort comes in different ways.
Listen, I believe, and this is a theory. We're gonna start this episode with a theory. Let me know if you agree. I believe that to be comfortable, you have to go through discomfort, and if you skip that process, you will just be a lazy piece of shit. That's my theory. Put it in the paper.
Put it in the paper.
Basically, what I'm trying
to get this theory? His own ideal thoughts. Yeah.
Because I'm an idealist.
Yeah, he's an idealist.
Ever watch Money Heist? I run it.
The only memory I have of Money Heist is when I was fucking sick as a dog on your couch, passed out while you were watching it, and I woke up, I was like,
And I was like, look, they're robbing the bank, Rocky, they're robbing the bank. It's a great show, you guys should watch it. But here's the thing. You want a nice body? You have to go through the discomfort of putting your body through agonizing pain. You don't want you want to not have a nice body? You have to go through the discomfort.
Let's take it one
step. It's not comfortable, really.
Let's get deep with it. Okay. Let's get real deep with it. You want to fulfill your own internal egotistical needs. You need to go through painfully excruciating, discomforting moments.
You said those 3 synonyms. You said painfully excruciating discomfort. Those are 3 synonyms. No, you broke the English law.
2. There's only 2, actually.
He's right. Emphasize. Go ahead.
And let's talk about needs, right? Matthew, what would you say is one of your biggest needs right now in life? Don't say money.
I need mental stability. I need to stop worrying about shit. Listen, right now I'm in the middle of a lease. I'm in the middle of graduating from school. I have exams and finals and I have presentations and papers. I'm in the middle of... Well, my girlfriend, I gave her some okay news, so I'm hoping she's not too pissed off. Real estate, if you're seeing this, come me some
She's
slack.
100% gonna be mad.
She's 100% gonna be mad, but I can't change anything. Love you. What else? That's it. I need peace of mind. I need stability, and I want the stress to go away. But to do that, I have to go through these next couple weeks. That's a great fix to all of this, actually. Do you want to announce it, Rocky?
No, this video's gonna get flagged.
It's going to get flagged by the government. Go on. What do you think? What are your biggest needs?
Obviously, I think your needs change with time. Like you have different. I got so scared for a second.
Like sex. Like your need for sex.
Or your need for intimate connections.
Better said.
You see?
My apologies.
Some people, because listen, for some people, obviously your needs fluctuate with time. I feel like through different points in life, you go where you want some things more than others. You have your base needs, your base wants, like success, mental stability, and everything. But I feel like with time, you're presented with things where you wanna fix those needs first, and which ultimately lead to bigger goals. For example, like for me, I want to pass calculus.
Oh my God, calculus
Now,
sucks.
am I going to give a shit about passing calculus 3 years from now? No, I won't give a fuck about calculus.
I still haven't figured out when you use calculus in life. Go on.
You don't.
Okay.
You don't, except when you want to derive your body count. But that's a different story.
Deriving your body count.
Deriving your body count.
What does that mean?
Doesn't matter.
Okay.
But ultimately, it's to lead to the bigger goal of wanting to be successful, graduating from school, yada, 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 same old shit. But, you'll have different needs and times. Like, for example, is there anything, like, apart from school, as part of your big goals, is there something that you're working on or, like, a need you want to be more comfortable with your everyday life?
My fitness.
Yeah, let's say fitness.
Like my body. I take high pride in my body and how far I've taken it, even though I'm not nearly where I want to be.
Yeah.
But it's uncomfortable because there are going to be some days where you're stressed out, you're not mentally there, you're not physically there, you're tired, you want to go to bed, you're busy. You need to have the discipline. The discipline to have the discipline to go to the gym is uncomfortable. You have to go to the gym, put your body through pain to get results, and then those results will bring you comfort in the future, such as a girlfriend, maybe.
Yeah.
Looking good looking, being good looking helps.
See, that's the physical aspect of it. Now, how can you get mentally uncomfortable? Let's say, I don't know, you're some fucking random guy who, you don't get turned on by sex, you get turned on by emotional intimacy, the getting close with someone and convincing yourselves that you guys have emotional connections for each other and that there's like, I don't know, something beyond physical. And you lie to yourself constantly, telling yourself it exists. It's like your temporary high and your temporary drug. But they never know that because it's a lie to them their whole time. But to you, you always know the truth deep down. But you live the lie because it makes you happy and it makes them happy in that moment. Knowing that you're just going to replace them with someone else and the fear and the year coming.
This, right?
But it's okay because that's what normal people do. And that's okay. So guys...
Okay, you guys heard that, right?
How do you get to that point?
You saw that, right?
I mean, listen, you'll flat out tell them you love them just because it makes them happy and it makes your guys' bond stronger, even though deep down you don't love them. Now,
that was a solid minute and a half.
Complete side note, guys.
Wow. Yes.
I don't do that.
Oh, is it me?
You don't do that.
I used to do that.
Some guy.
Okay, so how not to be like Rocky? Okay.
What's the worst part?
What?
So 10% of our viewers, I'd say good 8%.
Okay.
I'll be humble with it.
Okay.
Are either girls that we've been with, hooked up with, are in the middle of being with, or will be with. So when we say shit like this,
right,
constantly bites us in the ass. Like they always come and they ask us questions. Like they drill us. And sometimes you'll have like 2-3 girls ask us about the same thing we said because they think it's about them.
But it's not about them.
It's always about someone else. It's always about the ones that don't listen.
If ever you think we're talking about you, we are.
100% we are.
We are talking about you.
100% we are. But
no, we're looking at you right now in the camera. Yeah.
We are talking about you.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
No, it's fine.
It's nothing bad. You had to know eventually.
Totally. I think...
Wow, that's going to set up so many fires.
We're done.
That's going to set up so many fires.
Watch our phone. Just a bunch of
Dude,
texts.
I'm fucking terrified. Dude, shit that I said back in November still bites me to the ass to this day.
People text him. They're like, hey, what'd you say about... Like, what, is this about me? And he's like, no.
I'm like...
And he's like,
I just flat out go, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was.
So what? Do something about it. Yeah. Anyways,
That's aggressive.
Yeah, no, like I think there's this thing I learned about it in class. It's called utilitarianism. Okay, you want to maximize happiness while minimizing unhappiness. The only issue with that is that I mean, I might have a bad understanding of it, but I think that if you live a life where you're only comfortable and a life where you're only maximizing happiness, you will end up like those French kings, like Louis the whatever. The French kings that are like, just fat, eat a lot,
Louis the
and
whatever.
can't defend anybody.
History, math lessons with Matt. Louis the whatever.
Louis the whatever. Louis X5, whatever the fuck his name is.
X5, well.
IX4?
Yeah.
What number is that? IX9?
Do you look at it?
Anyways, Louis whatever. Can you think he can defend his fucking family against like a dude that wants to take him away? No, he can't. The guy's gonna get up and roll. He's gonna roll to his battle.
No, that's why he has an army to defend him for him.
Right, but like he was banished. He was a bad king, and he let his army die. His kingdom wasn't a very good one.
Okay, but listen, perspective time now.
No, fuck perspective.
Homie
I know what I
ate.
am. I'm not fat phobic.
Homie ate every day. Homie had sex every day. Homie slept in all day. Actually, that sounds like a terrible life.
It's
Honestly,
a terrible life.
I'm not gonna lie, that sounds
There's
horrendous.
no way his quality of life was good. But you know what? He was the most comfortable man out of his whole kingdom. Louis whatever was the most comfortable man out of his whole kingdom. He had sex, money. He had fucking warmth, comfort, a wife, multiple wives actually.
I wonder what they did all day. The kings. Did they just sit on the throne all day? I don't think they knew what jerking off was back then.
No, they were getting hoes beyond their wives.
Beating their wives.
No, beyond their wives.
Oh, I heard beating their wives.
I'm sure some of them beat their wives.
I'm like, that's not a fun
I'm
pastime
80%
activity.
certain
That's
some of them
not
beat their
okay
wives.
pastime activity.
But see, you compare that to the knight. The knight who doesn't have all of that, right? The knight who needs discipline, the one who's in better shape, the one who needs to fight for stuff. I'm not saying you have to fight for stuff your whole life. Fight to be financially free. Fight to be free in your life.
Fight to be emotionally, physically, and mentally free.
You gotta be free spirited. Not only free spirited like those Instagram models are like, I'm free spirited and they're going fucking hash browns and weed. I don't mean that. I mean free spirited like you gotta have mental peace and then enjoy your life to the fullest, because you know what? Too many people these days grow up, go to school for 18 years, go to work for the rest, 9 to 5, go home and kill themselves.
Something,
it's stupid.
Something I want to tell you guys that just hit me as I was listening to this man talk.
What?
Was sometimes you believe you're going to need to reach a certain objective to achieve mental peace. You're going to think that you need to do something, and when you do that, you'll get the peace. But what I realize is that sometimes just going through the process of attempting to go do that one thing will give you the peace itself.
I think I know where you're going.
And you don't even need to achieve it. You can just, the process sometimes is the comfort, not the destination, knowing that you got your answers without even achieving the answer.
Are you talking about like your
100%.
Okay, that's
100%.
Great. You're talking about
Yeah.
Dirk.
100%.
There's a new character now. Her name is Dirk. Okay, she might be reoccurring, but Rocky's had a bit of an experience with her, and he's when it comes. I don't know if we spoke about her comfort yet. Your comfort with her.
I did not.
Would you like to?
Yeah, fuck it. If
Okay.
it's from the heart, it makes a better episode.
That's what I'm talking
I
about.
told her I'd make her for content one day.
Oh my god.
No, I'm kidding.
Basically, Rocky, from what I understood, and you're gonna take it away now.
You know what? I'm gonna let Matt set it up.
Okay.
And
I'm
I'll
gonna set it up,
correct.
and I'm gonna let you take it away.
I'll correct.
From what I understood with you, because listen, throughout this whole relationship with Dirk, it wasn't an actual relationship, but this
Just already making my life hard.
this whole bond, okay, this
There you go.
bond.
You have to. Okay, guys. Little
Yes.
tip. Just sorry before you.
No,
get
it's
into
okay,
it.
don't worry.
Guys, little tip. Wait, if you ever want peace with women, this is what you gotta do. You just have
that's rough.
be indirectly direct. Use words that sound like what's gonna make them happy, and you let them make up their own imagination. Like what he said, bond. That's a perfect word to use. They have their own imagination of what it means. You can always go back on the literal definition.
That's what I'm talking
You
about.
understand what I mean? Leaving out details is not lying. It's just being less specific. No,
I gotta disagree. Leaving out details is lying.
it's not.
That's like me saying, "Yeah, I went out with the girl." Matt, did you cheat on me? No, I went out with her. Okay.
That's
But like,
perfectly fine.
No, but I slept with her. No, it's lying.
No, then you cheat. No, because you said no, you cheated. This is what you have to say.
The question is, Rocky, did you cheat on your significant other?
No, you did. If you slept with her, or how you can answer the question is you don't say yes or no. You say I went out with her, and nothing much happened.
But you slept with her.
I didn't specify it.
But you're lying.
No, because she didn't ask me if I cheat. Oh no, if she does ask you directly, you're kind of fucked. But like, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
This is how you would answer.
Yes, go.
Like question. It's like if she asked you, I don't know. Oh, like, did you have anything serious with this girl? Right? Be like, oh no, I didn't. I didn't have anything serious with her. You might have fucked her. You might have fucking hooked up with her, but it wasn't anything serious. It was casual. So you're not lying.
So yeah, so everything is due to perspective.
It's all about perspective, guys.
So next time,
it's always perspective.
This is for the men. Next time you ask your girl who she's involved with, you need to list out the specifics.
No.
Were you sexually, romantically, or emotionally involved with this man in the past 10 years?
You see, if a girl would ask me that question, I'd be fucked because I'd have to say yeah.
This is how you have to word things. Okay?
100%.
Like I just did. Word it like that. She'll give you a true answer.
Listen, for the guys, when you ask the girls questions, they're always going to over-explain themselves. They're going to give it away. Women, when you ask guys questions, if they're sick in the head enough, you gotta be specific.
You gotta be very specific.
I have girls ask me questions like this all the time, and I always dodge
I would
them.
argue that the women would be less specific. There are a lot of demons amongst these women, bro. Oh yeah, I'm based. I'm fucking
Listen.
based. There are a lot of bad women out there, bro.
Yeah, no, I agree.
But we discussed this.
Yeah, we did.
Last night. Here's a question for you guys. Here's a question for you, and let me know. I'm gonna get back to the comfort topic real quick because you're gonna take it away. Do you guys believe that the amount of good women is decreasing? Do you believe that there are more women than good women these days? Or do you think it hasn't changed? Just the media and the internet, we're just showing the bad women more.
Let me ask
OnlyFans
Let me ask
as
that with
such.
another question.
What? Bad women, OnlyFans. You get what I'm trying to say.
Do you think that the quality of men with time has went down? Or do you think that they're just not looking for them as much because of popular media and how it's made them stray away from their image?
Well, can we list it out? You know what? I do think the quality of men has went down.
Yeah?
I do think that men have gotten weaker. Men,
I could agree more.
Men as a gender has become weak. You go to the gym, how many women do you see that are lifting more than the men? Nothing wrong with that, but I'm asking you a question.
No, you're right. No, I do think there's less of initiative by men. Mm-hmm. But I think on both... I think necessarily it's not a bad thing if the quality went down over time on both sides. I just genuinely think the quality of people have went down over time. I think that's why it's so much more astonishing to see good people these days. I think that's why it's easier to stand out. Think about it. Every time you go out with a girl and you do the simplest things and they go, oh my God, you're such a great guy. Oh my God, I've never had this. You know how many fucking girls, I buy them flowers and they fucking do a goddamn backflip because they're like, a guy's never done it before? Like,
that is strange.
It's made it easier.
It has, but making it easier doesn't necessarily mean that...
It's not better.
It's not better, right?
But it's just easier for us. Now, if you're...
a bad guy, then that's terrific.
It's great
for you, not the girls. Girls, you gotta watch out. You don't make it too easy.
And if you're a good guy, it's a great thing too, because it's just easy. You get to make the person you like so much happier.
No, but see, good guys, it's about a little. Oh, but I don't know. We talked about this in the previous episode. Good guys don't finish last. It's because you're just a bitch.
Yeah, straight up, you're a bitch. You have to take some initiative.
It's not because no. You know what? It's not because you're a bitch. It's because, damn, the good guys tend to not have personality. And whether you're a good or a bad guy, what the bad guy will always have over a good guy, by definition, is a personality.
Guys? If you want to hear more of us talk about this topic,
good guys versus bad guys, and bad guys don't finish last. You should
go
back to the previous episodes.
We do have an episode on this. I'm going to pull out the episode name right now.
Okay, well, you do that.
Just so you know. It's episode number 7.
Episode number 7, ladies and gentlemen.
Nice guys don't finish last and toxic traits. If you guys want us to hear us go more in depth, because we're not going to repeat ourselves for you. We do that enough. Go watch our other content.
Weekend. Yeah. You know what though, Rocky? That is a good take though. People have been going down, not men or women.
I think
that's a good take. But you know what though? If we have to address it specifically, I think we should address individually. No?
I think this was just really funny. I have to tell you this.
Women are either good at driving or have a fat ass.
No, but look.
I have a good personality. It's funny. She's funny.
She's funny. Shout out to her.
Listen, I think with media, popular media these days, and OnlyFans, and how sexual our generation has become, I think there's still good women out there. You see it.
Even the influencers, like I think the influence for men as well. Like,
oh yeah, it's changed.
Like look at like the whole like future meme bullshit.
Oh yeah, it's changed.
That's why Idiots with Heart is here to come revolutionize that.
Oh, we're gonna change that. We're here to bring peace. We're Nikatsuki. That's who we are.
We are Marada and Hashirama.
Literally, the men, our influencers are telling us to be complete dicks to you women, right? They're telling us, listen, women won't care about you unless you have money and unless you're powerful. When you're weak, they will leave you. Then you go to like Costa Rica and other less, wealthy areas, and you have men who are married to women. They love each other no matter what. Conor McGregor, for example, him and his wife grew up through his poverty.
That brings a good topic. It's showing weakness to somebody else, right? Mm-hmm. Vulnerability.
Oh, but you have to be careful with vulnerability.
If you're comfortable with that, because I think comfort and vulnerability and weakness tie in right with each other. Right. Which I think ties into good with what we were going to get into before.
Right. Okay. Well, I'll get my thought out.
Yeah, get your thought out.
And you take it from there. Okay. It's all yours after this.
I don't care to talk about it. It was just to go with
No,
the
no, no,
female
no.
thing.
It's nothing bad. It's because I'm just. You got to listen. Comfort. You gotta be. It's okay to be vulnerable with your significant other. But a lot of men these days mistaken vulnerability for being a pussy. And I don't mean a pussy like it's okay to be hurt. I don't believe it's okay to be weak.
No.
But you're not weak for failing, and you're not weak for falling.
Yeah.
You know, to be a weak couple
You're
is
weak
something.
for stupidities.
Exactly. To be a weak couple is to be a couple with no good base, lying, succumbing to pressure. That's a weak couple.
Leaving out details.
To be a strong couple is to be honest.
Put in the details.
Face the uncomfortable truth. Put in the details. You gotta face the uncomfort. That makes you powerful. It's like a man who can't control his sexual urges, such as myself. I'm a weak man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to fix that.
It's like a man who can't have any sexual urges, like myself.
See? We're trying to fix that. Am I in the process of doing it? Yeah. Is he? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're here to become stronger men. But our influencers are the ones that we could look up to, but we don't because we are our own influencers. They're telling us women won't love you unless you're strong, and when you're weak, they will leave you. So don't be vulnerable with women until you are strong. Get yourself a girl. Besides that, she will never love you for who you are. She will love you for what you can offer. That's what they're telling us, and that's why a lot of men who don't know any better are separating from females. Females, what you are getting from your influencers is be a bad bitch on quota, meaning go your body's an art, go spread it on OnlyFans, show it off. Although the traditional values are important here because you cannot just show off your body to the whole world. It has value. Why is a stock not valuable? When does the stock become unvaluable? When everyone fucking has it. You have to buy
Actually,
it.
technically
It's flipped.
Economics, Matthew, of
Okay.
how it works.
If I gave you one gold ingot right now, and you're the only one on the planet with a gold ingot, it becomes valuable. But if I give the whole planet a gold ingot, it's not valuable.
It doesn't necessarily become valuable.
What do you mean? If
Because-
everybody wants it,
But why? Not everybody wants it.
but there's a high demand of boobs. There's a really high demand of boobs on the internet,
Yeah, but
and a low supply because females offer boobs. It's less than 40% of the
keep saying
population.
Female. I love it. Just say girls, man.
And look, so at the end of the day, they're teaching the girls to be bad bitches, and you don't need men. And here's the thing: be independent, man and woman. But you know what? You need men, and men need you. Guys, don't look at me like I'm fucking stupid. We need women,
We need each other.
and they need us. And the concept that we don't need each other is stupid. It's gonna fucking ruin us because we're gonna create a separation, a lack of communication, and no wonder the divorce rates are so fucking high these days. It's because we're being influenced to go against each other. When we literally used to coexist through World War I and World War II, historically speaking, we would literally coexist and it was fine.
Yeah.
Now, you can talk about forced marriages. You can talk about mental health. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the majority of things were not so separated. Romance, chivalry, it was a thing. Now, these days we're being pushed towards this more instant gratification realm where everyone gets what they want now and no one works for it anymore.
And I think love is something that should be pushed way more because it's just...
Love thy neighbor.
It shouldn't be so separated. And a thing that Matt's trying to get to as well, I think...
Really badly.
That what he's trying to tell you guys as well is, there's so many negative images portrayed for us, right? Like, there's so many people we could look up to, right? You could... Right now, if as a man or a woman, if you want to go look up to someone, you have millions of people,
Right.
images, ideals, thoughts.
Right.
But the problem with looking up to something, anyone, whether it's good or a bad person, or like in our sense, even what we tell you, the problem with that is that it's not you. Obviously you can share common ideals and everything else, but it's not you at the end of the day. So the best person I could personally tell you to look up to is the person you want to be.
Ah, that's nice. That's a good
And-
message. I have an edit in my mind actually for this. I'm gonna clip this. Yeah.
That's beautiful, man. No, but honestly, the person that you want to end up being in the future is the only person you should look up to.
Right.
And think about what would they want from you, how would they want you to get there, and what expectations do they have for you, and you should go reach those things. You shouldn't stay stuck trying to be something you're not. I think for the guys, you are not future. You are not
future,
but you are not this perfect lover boy either.
Right.
You are not the ideal man. You will never be the perfect man. The same way you'll never be the perfect bad boy. But on the contrary of that, you are not the worst. You are not the imperfect man either. You are a man. You are your man.
Amen.
So, amen, literally. So someone is going to look and appreciate that, and you're not going to have to worry about that. And the same thing for women. You will never be the perfect wife. You'll never be the perfect woman in everyone's eyes. But there's going to be that one man who's going to be your man, and you're going to be his woman. And I think it's such a basic concept for love and
that
comfort
we went so far away
that
from.
we went so far away. And it's like and that's how it ties in with comfort as well, is because we forgot how to be comfortable with each other. And if you think about it, think about when you talk to anybody, right? Whether it's new people you meet, or it's a girl, or it's a guy you want to impress. Think about the amount of layers of like defense you cover in front of your vulnerability, because you care more about presenting them an idealistic representation of, what everyone thinks we want, right? Like, for example, like a guy, let's say some 5'8" Italian guy who meets some random chick and brings her on a date. And instead of just being the true lover boy he is, he shows that. Yeah. But instead, he pretends to act like some asshole that he knows deep down he can never truly be.
Right.
Right?
You can't kill what mama raised.
You can't kill what mama raised. But I think you could learn. Obviously, you can learn from ideals and people. It's impossible to not look up to someone. I know. I'm telling you things that are impossible, to be honest, because...
No, not impossible. But to not look up to somebody is almost...
It's almost impossible. And you're definitely going to take away from people. That's what builds you. But at the end of the day, you should always keep in the back of your mind that the person that you want to become is the person you should listen to. Yep. He might resemble someone else, but it's going to be them at the end of the day.
Everything that we have said in the last 5-6 minutes is factual. It's true. It's things that we've strained away from as a society, as people, and I think it's going to destroy us one day. So let's work together to fix it. I do think that some things... And I'm going to say his name, and if ever he sees this video, hi, I like your work. Andrew Tate.
I fucking can't stand him. I can't stand him.
He might see this.
I don't care. I can't stand him. No, because you want to know what I can't fucking stand about him?
What is it?
It's the irony in everything he says.
But I wonder if it's an act.
I wonder if it's an act. Of course it's a fucking act. They're all fucking acts.
Yeah.
And it makes them money, and it gives them an idea. But like... First of all, I think he has something mentally.
What?
If you look at it,
damn it, I shouldn't have done this.
No, but I'm just I'm being honest with it. He has his way of thinking. He has his ways, and if that works for him, that's great. But fuck me, man. That's not something you should look up to.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, it's not.
Here's the thing. What I was gonna say is some of his points I do agree with, in a sense where to a degree, it's a little extreme, I have to say. There's things how some women have to stay in their place and have to stay in the kitchen, and no. I saw that one thing, or it's if your girl has an Instagram, she's cheating on you. Some things that I don't agree with, and I think that was an act. I think it's for a role, which props to him for making it work. But
it makes some views, man.
But it does bring
more money than us.
He's doing better than us. But you know what though? One thing I do gotta say is, you have to work on yourself as a man. You can't just stay at the bottom.
I agree with that concept. You have to strive to become...
you have to be uncomfortable. And girls, too. You got to be uncomfortable sometimes to become a better woman. Because you know what? A man of value, it has a certain image and a dream. And if you don't represent that dream physically, emotionally, all that, you're not going to be picked. And it's not about picking. And you can... Girls, come at me. My arms are open. You can stab me. It's not about being picked as much as you can pick a guy and he might pick you. It's just about fulfilling an image for somebody, and you're not going to fulfill it unless you put some effort in. So
yeah, 100%. No, that's something I have to agree with.
I think Andrew understands that. That's what I'm talking about. The rest, we disagree.
Maybe he doesn't understand. I just think his delivery is extremely poor. But
also it works for the views, right?
It does. So, I find there's a lot of... Because I find, if you don't say some fucking bogus, outrageous statement to follow a message... Because the problem with that is when you say something completely outrageous, people are always going to miss the message.
Right.
They're going to look at the very simplistic things. They don't like to look at the bigger picture. It's very hard for them to look at the bigger picture. Right. But if you deliver it the right way, yeah, he has a point. It's good. Let's let him run.
No.
There's
ignore me.
Women, a woman putting in effort. It's just as important as a man putting in effort. If you think about it, and guys, I want you to take a step back and for something to realize for yourself. Girls, obviously this applies to you too, but it's something a little less common. It's something I want to focus more for men.
Right.
When's the last time a girl took you out on a date? But that not just paid a bill, not just bought you a drink. I'm talking about she brought you out on a date that revolved around the things you liked and that you were passionate about.
Never.
Some of them, but some of them it does happen.
Some.
For example, the first girl that really did that for me was my ex, Sunshine. She took an interest in my passions, right? And she wanted to make something out of it. And sometimes, you'll see girls do this in small amounts. I remember his ex, Gremlin.
Yeah.
Would watch Attack on Titan just for him.
The anime, yeah. Hey, to be fair, I'll give credit where it's due. My current girlfriend.
Yeah, real estate too.
We're going through the whole thing, but I have to say though, bro, It hasn't been much
you never
of a
got
date.
taken on
I never gotten taken out to a date where it's like, hey, like it's about what you.
It's
what
about
you. Like,
you.
You know.
One time, funny story. With my ex at my first semester of college, she was like, you've been going through a lot of hard stuff, baby. I want to take you on a date, right? I want to take you on a night just for you, whatever you like.
That's
and you know what's the worst part? She told me I'm gonna plan it all. To me, that was attractive. I was like, wow, all right.
Well, for the first time, we're being reciprocated. You know what I mean?
You know what she did? She brought me out to a vegan restaurant. And I paid the bill. Which I was okay with.
But you planned it.
But
why vegan?
Because she likes vegan.
I thought it was gonna be nice.
No, it wasn't. It had nothing to do with me.
Man, women, what's wrong with you? No,
Also,
I'm attacking all of you now.
No,
we went from like supporting everybody. You know what, bro?
Here's the thing. When's the last time a girl brought you flowers?
To a guy now?
Yeah. When's the last time you got flowers?
I didn't get flowers.
She said, you know what? My beautiful baby boy, you deserve these.
Never got flowers.
And
I don't want flowers, to be fair. Like, give me a sword.
Yeah, obviously.
Yeah, but like, listen.
It's the concept of sometimes, like, obviously, you're going to look at, like, let's say a girl buying a guy flowers, and you think that's such a demasculating act.
It's nothing about masculinity. You gotta be comfortable with that.
I just think it's a beautiful
It is
action.
beautiful.
I'm not, listen, don't get me wrong. I'm not just trying to say I want fucking flowers. I don't. I don't care for flowers.
But you would appreciate them if they came.
It's the act. It's just
It
the
is.
gesture.
It's just a gesture, bro. That's true.
Like, and that's something that him and I, we realized over the past couple of months was, I'm going to say more for me so he doesn't get in trouble in his relationship.
I might put myself in trouble.
No, I'm
already
joking.
in trouble, God knows. Just
I
go for it.
I can take all the shit in the world by every fucking girl. Trust me, there's no girl that's going to make me go, no, I said what I said. But
yeah, facts.
basically, no, it's just I was. Oh, this is gonna hurt her so much.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Hurt who? Sunshine?
No,
Dirk?
no, yeah, it's just.
She's not gonna watch it.
I hope not. Listen, for me, a thing that was weird was I went from being in a relationship with someone where I was extremely comfortable. I could be naked in front of them, soft. And I felt safe, and they spoiled me. They went out of my way. They did everything, everything for me. And then I went. I don't want to say the complete opposite because they weren't a bad person. I just went to something that wasn't the same, and it was really weird at first because the expectation was so high, and it's just someone that when you're always feeding into someone and they never feed back into you, it's exhausting. It's extremely exhausting.
No matter who you're with, it's true.
And it's not nice. And it takes away in general from, your comfort because even for me, I couldn't even sleep with this person. I didn't feel comfortable with them to sleep with them.
Right.
And I think it just goes so beyond, and that's what we want to get into way back before. It goes so beyond those actions, those little things of taking someone out, it leads to so many bigger things, but some people just don't get it at first.
It brings up an interesting point actually as we go on with society and we see that women are picking up higher wages, women are picking up higher salaries. Great, good for you. That's awesome. As this happens though, and I think this is a minor issue that needs to be addressed. As men back then, we used to have a lot of the income. We used to, women used to stay at home. We used to go do the stuff. It explains why we would take them out on dates. It explains why we would buy them stuff and they'd buy us less. Now, women, listen, I'm giving you this responsibility to your man. If you guys want to be all equality is great, but if you guys want to have higher income and you guys are going to start taking the lead and stuff.
You guys want to have higher income.
No, but if you get that,
it's just funny.
If you guys are going on this path, which is great,
what you deserve.
You gotta kind of reciprocate what we're doing. We've been doing this for a long time. Him and I are fucking broke, okay? But one day, of course.
No, but that's another thing. No. Some of you girls don't understand what it's like when you have no fucking money in your bank account. You still finding a way every single fucking week to take you guys on and make you fucking happy.
Yeah.
And I'm not throwing shots at one individual here. No. I'm throwing shots at 20 over here. Okay? Fuck me, man. A lot of effort got fucking done and it was never fucking recognized. And listen, it's not everything because it's a two-way street. Just because we take care of a bill doesn't mean we owe you everything and vice versa.
Right.
But goddamn, man, when it's a regular thing.
That's the thing though, man. If y'all want to increase it, you got to take us out then. If y'all gonna have the same salary,
shit, I'm so sorry.
Fuck, bro. Damn. If y'all gonna have the same salary or same salary, now I sound really fucking bad, but I'm trying to say what I want to say. I'm gonna say how it is.
Best.
If y'all want to take that lead and y'all want to be bad bitches, right? Then bad bitches go take out your mans.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta take the same role as we do. Then
No,
you have to take
100%.
some lead.
But
You have to take us out.
Remember,
If that's what you want.
This is given that the man is putting that initial effort in for you too.
Of course, you know
that
what,
is
of
also
course.
important. Don't think we didn't forget about you.
Yeah, but that's the issue. I think it's causing a divide. The fact that we
That's
put
why,
so much,
'cause there's no effort on either end.
we've put so much effort into them, right, with our economic status. But now that they're picking up economic status, none of it is going into us, but only into them. Does that make sense? So we feel insulted.
say to agree,
Men
but
as a,
I would also
men as a whole
say-
feel insulted.
I would agree with you, but on top of that, I would also say that I do think, like we said, the quality of men
Right,
has go down with time, as what we said before.
We become
and
weak.
it's true because
We
like
become weak. Well,
because
we
it
become
goes
weak.
back to what we said before. Like I opened up a car girl for a girl. I opened up a car door for a girl, and like all her friends knew about it, and they were all shocked by it.
Yeah,
And I was there going like, dude, is it that deep?
it's not that deep.
Oh, here's the thing I want to mention for you guys. For all my guys out here, this is a test you put your girl through. Every girl you meet. The one that does it, because this is something that will never ever happen, but if she passes it, you give her a ring on the spot. You don't even question it. So it's the Bronx Tail car door test, if anyone knows what I'm talking about. This should be a good clip. So basically, you open the car door for the girl. You open it. You pass through the back, through the rearview mirror, right? You look through the rearview mirror, you see what she's doing. If you open the car door for her, she has to lean across, open the car door for you, your door. If she does that, you give her the biggest, fattest diamond ring for life. You know how many times I've done that test, and you know what I see? They're on the goddamn phone. Every single time.
Could you repeat it real quick? Summarize it.
So this is what you're gonna do. Basically, you open the car door for the girl.
Okay.
Right? You close it for her. Then you walk in the back of the car, right? And you look through like the rear view from the back of the car. You look in the mirror. If you open the car door for her, she has to lean over and unlock your door and open it for you.
Oh, so after you open the door for her,
Yeah.
and you get into your car,
She has to open your door for you.
Okay, you always got on your phone.
They all do.
They all do.
They all
right?
do. That's another thing too. I hate
How
when a
are we
girl's.
setting up the standard, bro?
I can't wait. I can't stand when a girl's always on her phone. I
It's
hate
annoying.
that with a passion.
It's annoying.
But it's also something that she's not into, you guys.
How much time? Perfect. You can go on, by the way. Finish up. We'll finish up. Do your thing. I don't
just
want to cut
listen.
you off. Ever.
No, I know you wouldn't. Listen, guys.
Are these the people? These are the people. There's no cards for. Cards are for therapy.
You're not getting your
You're not
card
getting
reading
cards.
today.
Today you're getting new standards.
You know, guys, I think there's a lot you could take away from this episode.
There's like 4 clips.
I think even if it's one small thing you could take away, I mean, it was a bit all over the place, but I think that's
was.
what makes it better.
Yeah.
Because sometimes when things are all over the place, you get a lot of different lessons. You know,
Right? You pick up on certain things
and
more than others.
This is something I wanna make sure is very clear. A lot of you who have stuck through this and listened to this, you're gonna get an idea of what we said. You're gonna interpret what we said.
Right. You might interpret it badly. I don't care.
I'm gonna make something very fucking clear from now. At the end of the day, we both believe one thing, him and I. Mm-hmm. Every human is beautiful. Mm-hmm. Every human deserves to be treated to a certain standard. Mm-hmm. To those who respect deserve the same respect.
Right.
Both every man, every woman, and everything in between. Mm-hmm. So don't hold yourself to anything less, and don't think that we hold anyone to anything less. Mm-hmm. But if you hold yourself up to a standard, and you look into your future self, and you see what you want to become, you have to expect certain things. Because the second you drop those, you're failing yourself, and you're letting yourself down.
Couldn't have said it.
simple as that.
Couldn't have said it any better.
But what the fuck do we know?
We're just idiots with heart. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in today. Have a good one.
And remember, stay away from